so.
Oh,
Ooh, I don't know.
you got 2 winnable games later.
Luke is. No.
I think Luke's the only one.
Yeah? Is it live?
We live?
Did you give it to them? Yeah.
All right. You want me to do? I'll do play. I can do play-by-play.
Trent.
Okay.
Thank you.
I figured. Or just wing it, whatever. That.
You're on it. You guys are live.
Oh! Okay. Yes, sir. The microphone? Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be getting started here in this SWBL regular season game between the Astros and the Marlins. The Astros, hey, Cam, what's your record? 1-1. Astros are 1-1 on the season. Marlins are 0-2. They had 2 losses today, a very highly contested game against the Royals to open it up. And then another loss later on to another team. You hate to see it.
Did you introduce yourself?
I think the people know. No, I'm just kidding.
The people don't know.
I'm Trent.
Off to a good start. I'm Jim Stott of the SWBL Brewers. Next to me, Trent Steffi's here of the... Are you on a team?
I'm technically on the Royals.
Okay.
I'm technically on the Royals,
both injured right now.
Both not playing. Both spending our free time watching wiffle ball, so that tells you a lot about it.
But you can't go wrong there on a weekend like this. And it looks like
it's
we're about to
SWBL
start the game
weekend.
here.
We're going to get started here. Sam Rudnick starting it off.
With David Olderman on the bump for the Astros.
Dave Olderman, his first year on the Astros.
Yes.
Former teammate of yours.
Yes.
Grounder to left, John Callaway to the mound, and that is going to get him just in time for the first out. The first of 2 outs as we play 2 outs here in SWBL. 8 balls for a walk, 3 strikes for a strikeout. Up walks Luke Bakula, wasting the first strike.
He wastes the first swing because if you take your first strike and it hits the K zone, you are out. No matter if you are 7-0, that first strike rule can get a lot of people.
Oh yeah, it's definitely reared its head today already. Protecting there, that was definitely going to hit.
David Olderman was signed to the Astros last year, but due to COVID and everything, was not able to make it down. So this is his first year pitching for a different team. And as a former teammate of his, I got to say, a great pickup by Brian Benware. David's a great pitcher, especially when he's on. He is
it was the wood.
hit.
It was the corner of the wood. That was a strike. Gotcha. Okay. Luke Bakula, grounder to JC3, over to Olderman for the out once again. A good piece of fielding there to get the Astros out of the first half of the inning coming up. Trent Davis going to be taking the bump for the Marlins. He pitched a good game against the Royals earlier today, only let up 6 runs and got some strikeouts.
That's not a bad stat line against a team like the Royals.
Absolutely not. When you're facing Gus and Sam Skibby back-to-back leading off, that's an admirable stat. I have a feeling the Marlins are going to pull it out and get a win this year. They went 0-10 last year. They're certainly not the first team to do it, but I know from personal experience that coming off that 0-10 season, you just want to get that first win out of the way and start playing with house money.
Yeah, the Marlins last year, unfortunately, wasn't a normal season here in the SWBL with the block scheduling and limited capacity. So maybe having the crowd around, everybody here, the environment, kind of get the guys going, get the beers flowing.
Get all loosey-goosey. That's how you get the wins here.
Trent, how tall would you say Trent Davis is out there on the bump? 8'3"?
Well, no, yeah. I myself am about 6'1", 6'2". And I would say that he's certainly 6'6". If not taller. He probably is taller, though. I'm not totally sure.
And being a tall guy like that, watching him pitch, looks like he has to drop his elbow quite a bit because we do have a mound out there and only just 45 feet away. And
right.
You got to find that arm angle. It's kind of intimidating to watch.
He certainly got angles that are unlike most other pitchers. I was speaking to him after the game, and he was talking about how he was practicing in the offseason to get ready by watching a lot of video, watching a lot of MLW type stuff, and so Trent's actually pretty plugged in. He kind of knows what's going on. He kind of knows what the whiffs is all about right now. So, yeah, I think that that was a good pitch right there.
Great pitch.
Curve in for the strike.
John Callaway at the plate. Another great pickup by Brian Benware in the offseason.
Yeah.
Former Yankee. Great fielder. Great left-handed hitter.
Yeah, very valuable player here that he adds to to a really good roster.
Trent, I gotta ask, are you a little jealous now that you're not the only Trent at the SWBL?
Well, yeah, it's happened before. It happened a lot in Little League Baseball, and people would be yelling out, "Let's go Trent!" And here, I think it's for me, but it's not. Just my conceited self. But
It's really got to bring down the spirits, huh?
yeah, especially last year, not being able to come and seeing there was another Trent here, I kind of felt like he took my spot. So
Not in my heart.
Cam
Ooh,
Smith up
Cam
now,
Smith.
the darling of the UWIFs tournament out in York, Pennsylvania this year. Cam's got a slew of fast pitch experience, but here in the SWBL, he's also experienced. This is his third year. And yeah, Cam is a well-traveled wiffle veteran, doing big things for the SWBL at Nationals and here in SWBL for the Astros.
Also, our weekend here is over Memorial Day weekend, where we honor our veterans, and Cam himself
And that is
is
gone.
a veteran, and he
Two-run
hits a
home
home run. Cam is a
For the
veteran
Reds.
himself. He threw out a ceremonial first pitch for us.
Yep.
Thank him for his service. He's just a great guy.
Very cool, yeah.
We started a friendship similar to me and yours. I only met Cam, I think, once last year. We followed each other on social media. We're basically the same person.
Oh yeah, that's
And,
that's how it happens,
friendship
man.
started,
It's-
and that's the best thing about this league is
Yeah.
friendships. You know, you show up, you're a new guy, you meet some guys, and you instantly connect. And
Cole Layton,
rips one.
stepbrother to Cam Smith, rips one over the left fielder's head into left center, and he gets on for David Olderman, getting some more at bats here with the Astros.
He is. I got a chance to call their game last night, and David, I'm not sure if he got a hit, but he was putting a good bat on the ball.
Yeah, you love to see guys who were pigeonholed as pitchers start flourishing at the plate. Jackson Crosley comes to mind. You know,
Yep.
We've seen him the last couple of years, especially this year, really putting on, while continuing to dominate on the mound, but at the plate as well. And he looks at that for the strikeout. One out here, so one of two outs. John Callaway coming back up.
You know, and the reason David they kind of separated ways with the Brewers is he wanted some more bats, and the Brewers lineup was already set, and there was no animosity there. It's just what's best for the team, what's best for the player, and
Understandable.
you know,
for wanting to do
we're
that.
hoping the best for him with the Astros. John Callaway back up to the plate. Took a walk last at bat. That's over the backstop. The runner advances. If you throw a ball over the backstop, 1, terrible accuracy. 2, the runner advances.
Double jeopardy for sure, throwing the ball
But you know,
over the
being
backstop.
tall like that, I'm
people
going to
on.
give him the benefit of the doubt.
Oh yeah.
Callaway.
I was going to.
John Callaway grounds out to Luke Bakula, who throws it to Trent Davis and ends the inning. 2 runs.
A big home run.
Big
by
home run
Cam
from Cam Smith. He's all right.
Yeah. So we head to the bottom of the second, I believe.
Is it really? I think it's the top.
Top of the second?
Hey Cam, you guys home?
No.
They are? That's what I thought.
Yeah, no, we are home.
Okay. Yeah, because it's about to be top 2, I think. Hey
Oh,
Luke.
right.
Luke, is it top 2? Okay.
Okay,
Thanks.
I'm ahead of myself.
Yeah,
That's why I have you here.
it's all good.
Dave Older with a great pitch.
A waist swing. Yeah. A late waist swing to protect the first swing strikeout. That one was also
And
hitting.
ground ball.
That is ground ball to John Callaway to Olderman again. 3rd time in a row, Callaway to Olderman. Ben Ware's prize signings. Doing work out there with Cole Layton in center. Another waist swing. You'd think they'd just start swinging at that since it's hitting.
That first pitch strike is important.
Popped up. That's
Pops
deep.
up. That's routine for John Callaway out there. And a 1-2 inning for Dirty Dave Olderman.
Dave Olderman, one of the better pitchers in this league, there's no doubt.
So now we're in the bottom two, right?
Bottom two
is that
here.
How that works?
Yes.
Okay.
Bottom of the second, Luke Bakula in left, Sam Rudnick in right, Trent Davis at the mound, Cam Smith 1-for-1 with the homer back up here. Did you waste that? Thank you.
A hitter like Cam Smith can get away with that.
I had to ask if it was a waste. Oh, that one was
just
dancing,
missing the
almost
zone.
hit.
Gus Skibby.
What up, GS?
And the pitch. Cam.
Swing and a
Takes
miss
hat.
for Cam. It's working the outside here in Skibby with the amount of balls that are needed for a walk. You see pitchers from working locations rather than trying to throw strikes.
Yeah.
Trying to get the hitter to swing and miss rather than watch a strike. Because odds are if it's a strike, they're going to swing.
That mound is taking a beating out there.
Yeah, the mound's... It's a year of
Cam
pitching.
pops one up to get down. Trent Davis. Great agility off the mound to make the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and it only took him about 2 strides to get over there, so one of the benefits of being tall.
Cole Layton steps up. Man, those Astros jerseys are fantastic this year. Do you know who made those?
I do, yeah, myself.
Oh, no way.
Thank you.
Did a great job.
Yeah, the Astros look good here. Cole Layton
Cole
pops
Layton
that out to right field.
It looks like it's foul. That's
I was
nothing.
in foul territory, but
That's
Trent
nothing for the
Davis,
tall guy.
once again, pumping
Nothing.
those long legs, getting over to foul territory, making the catch.
Doing all the work. Trent Davis.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that must be 60 feet he just covered to
In
get
2
that fly
steps.
ball.
In
Yeah.
2 steps, he covered 60 feet.
Yeah, that was...
If we had a stat cast, we'd put that up.
Still
One of the-
2-0 here.
It's one of the things they're trying to get funded for the SWBL.
A stat cast.
A stat cast, maybe a second pool in the outfield, maybe a concession stand.
A second pool.
Honestly, I love this weekend, but I'm so busy.
Dirty Dave Olderman takes the bump.
That's why I like SWBL. That's fun for you guys too.
That's why I like SWBL.
Yeah, because you can relax.
Exactly.
You get to relax.
Oh, dude, I'm
Sam
already
Rudnick, grounds one, tough one.
in off-season.
John Callaway. Let's hit the grass and died there. Single. Nothing John could do on that one. Not a bad pitch by Dave. Nothing hurt.
Breaks at the perfect game, though. You hate to see that.
Yeah, you do. Tough to come by in the SWBL. You get one of those, you're in contendership for the Cy Young. And
Luke Bakula ties it up.
ropes one. To left field.
Perfect timing. How long is that supposed to last now? Oh, perfect. Love it.
I'm excited to see what I can do.
Give me one of those.
Eli Erickson steps up to the plate.
Just to like, no pain.
Swinging a foul tip.
Oh, I love that. Love it.
Some movement there.
Gets me really excited.
Oh, I just can't wait.
All did by John Callaway there for out number 1. Here in the 2-2 ball game now. Josh stepping up to the plate here. His first game of the season, rolled in just before this game, swinging a drive, and that is gone
Ooh.
for his first homer of the season. And the Marlins take the lead on the Astros here in the top of the third.
A little mustache power from Josh there.
The stash power is unaccounted for.
I was going to try to pronounce his last name here written down, but I'm not going to butcher it.
Olderman off the mound to get that fly ball, less impressive than Trent Davis, but he ends the inning, and it's now 3-2. Marlins headed to the bottom of the third here. The Astros have some work to do. Gonna have to get guys on for Cam Smith, if you ask me.
I'm taking a look here.
John
John Callaway is talking to David Olderman. John Callaway, a great hit in the league. Looks like he's giving David some pointers on up at the plate. Maybe telling him, don't be afraid to swing at that first pitch if it's there. Let's see how it pays off. Where's one?
Man, you just boss people around, huh?
3-0 to Dave.
I thought you were about to
believe that's 3 hit by pitches in a row. 6-0 count.
Oh.
Tips it off. Not a bad swing though. It's starting to break and got to protect that strike zone. 7-0, 7-1. David Olderman good at
shot. Walking
Good
for
hit by
Olderman, that's
Olderman.
exactly what the Astros need. They need runners on for their hitters, and up walks their hitter,
Oh, and
John Callaway.
not a bad at bat there by David when you got John Callaway behind you.
Absolutely not.
Callaway.
That is grounded. Tried to make the play at 2.
And the call
He
is
hauled it in. The call is safe.
safe from the StatCast booth.
All right, we got safe confirmed by several people now. So that ground
Tough
ball,
play.
fielder's choice,
With Cam
moves
Smith
Olderman up.
Nobody out.
And if you're the Astros, this is exactly how you'd want to start if you didn't start with 2 home runs. Cam Smith wears
Where's
that.
one? Toss one
Swinging.
off. Good cut though. As I was coming right back into the zone. Can't take that first pitch strike.
Cam Smith sitting back here waiting for his pitch, no doubt about that. Oh, there
And he
it
takes
is.
one.
It's
Does he
swung
get
in
it?
drive.
That's
3-run
exactly
homer.
what you were hoping for if you're Brian Benware there.
That's
and
exactly
the
right.
Astros.
They got a 2-run lead back. Cam Smith,
5-3 here. Cam running the whole field there after hitting a home run.
he's excited. His beloved showed up, and he hit a home run. So that one goes on Jordan Smith record. Waste pitch from Cole Layton there. Swung and down the
That
line to
spins.
nobody.
Spins fair. Slides into first. Safe.
Slid into first, and at first I thought there was no play, but then I remember Trent was on the mound, and I don't know what's going to happen when he's off. So it was interesting to see him make a play there because there was absolutely nobody over there. Olderman back up here. Astros have already batted around. That's what you want here.
David.
That one is
backs
driven
at
way
it.
high. Trent Davis off the mound again to get the double play, or if there was one out.
He just called it.
Either way, the inning's over there, and we're headed to the top of the 4th here with the score of 5-3 after the Astros clawed back.
What happened there was, I think Cole believed there's already one out. Brian Benware tried to call an infield fly. Didn't really work out, but Astros come ahead that inning. Trent Davis gets out of it after a rough few first batters.
That was interesting. That's something that you never saw out of the D-backs. Once you saw kind of the floodgates open like that with the D-backs, you would see kind of the water start to rush in, and that would have gotten out of hand really quickly for the D-backs probably, but that was pretty impressive for them to lose the lead, but then get them out and work that and get out of the inning right after that happened. So
Yeah, for the
that's pretty
D-backs,
big for
when the
Marlins.
floodgates open, that's when the Bombay open. That's
yeah,
when the fun started.
I said water and I meant Bombay. That's
Oh,
what's
it
that's
looks
what's
like
pouring
after
through.
a overcast morning, the sun is trying to peek out here at the blur.
Luke Bacula just using the waist swing, just using it. And
Luke
that one is
Bacula.
gone. Nope. Yeah.
The second home run of the game cuts the lead down to 1.
Luke Bacula with the Luke Bacula with the late check swing. Makes him pay.
Eli steps up. Great pitch by David Olderman there.
0-2 for Eli Erickson here after a waste pitch. And that is swung grounded down the third base line to Callaway, over to Olderman in time.
Nice play by John Callaway once again.
Up comes the stash powers, Josh.
Had a home run last at bat. Looking to do the same here to hopefully tie it up.
Almost snuck it in there for a first pitch looking K. Olderman's got some dancing. Is this similar to what he threw on the Brewers?
Yes.
Yeah?
And when he's on, it's on. But when he doesn't have it, it's tough.
To me, it seems like he's on right now. It is bouncing out there, and that's what you want. But he's got a nice mix between smooth and angular, which is really good.
I believe it's dad power. David Olderman is about to be a father of 3 here soon.
He's about to have Irish triplets.
Oof.
And what that means is that currently Mr. Olderman has 2 under 2 with 1 on the way. So good luck to
Pumping
Olderman.
out kids, pumping out outs. I believe that's what he came into this season trying to do. Trent?
He's definitely, well, if his wife weren't already pregnant, he'd definitely be trying to get that another kid. But since he's got to settle for outs, he will.
And 5-4 here going into the
bottom of the 4th. Some chance to add some insurance for the Astros here to continue their solid season after the 1-1 start.
I always say this, but the Astros are a team that I always root for. Brian Benware. There's a Manager of the Year award. I think he should be in the running for it. He has been trying to build his team for the last few years since I've joined the league, and he's done a great job at it. John Callaway strikes one to center. Whew. What was the StatCast on that?
I think it broke about 8 feet.
270 off the bat.
Yeah. Cam Smith follows that.
That was hit speed 270.
Yeah, that was an interesting hit for sure. From our perspective, right here behind the batters. That was a big bender. Cam Smith looking to do it again. Drives it into center. Going to be down for 1. He's turning for 2. Nope, he's going to stay up.
Man, that is a tough turn to take here at the Blur.
There is no doubt about that.
Slope.
I don't think in my 3 years of playing I ever once turned for 2.
I don't even want to run past first base.
What's a hit? Cole Layton grounds that. That's going to be a tough play, but Trent's going to make the catch in time. A flip from Luke Sheffield.
Wow.
To get the out. He advances the runner, but that was a heck of a play there to try to limit this damage. Olderman out. Olderman trying to get it into that bucket.
I think David Olderman might be trying to go opposite field here to try to get Cam to get around to home.
I think David's, somehow, if you're familiar with here, he's trying to hit the cars, which is just really hard to do because they're a long ways away.
And look at that, David goes opposite field.
He goes oppo. Cam Smith rounding third. Ooh. It looks like he was safe to me, and he was on the mound. So once the ball is controlled in the mound, the play's dead, and Cam was not halfway, which is that the end of the dirt line and the grass line. That is the halfway point to the 45-foot baseline. So you got to be on the dirt when the ball is in the circle in order to be awarded home.
And it's always a good strategy to just go ahead and round third, because if the ball goes to the mound, the pitcher's on it, play stops, so you just get to go back.
John Callaway
hits him, and the force at second gets him. Great defense there.
Another fielder's choice for Callaway. He just keeps driving it up the center. Was that you hitting that chair?
No. Yeah, it was.
I believe we have a score of 6-4, 7-4?
Yeah, 6-4. Oh, no. I think it's 7.
7-4, yes.
Hey, Keith, what's the score?
6-4.
6-4. Thanks to Keith Adams.
The Astros winning.
Excuse me? What? What'd you say to me?
I will take that jersey off of you. That is my jersey.
That jersey off. Take it back. Astros are winning, yeah. 6-4.
You wear it better than I do.
Oh, Olderman once again trying to go for that damn bucket.
How dare he?
Back
That
to
was
us.
a heck of a swing there, heck of a fight there from Cabrera. Fighting it off. That riser that was definitely going to hit. Another bender, grounder to Callaway. He's going to flip it to Olderman in time.
Out. John Callaway playing great defense today.
I don't know, because you see a lot of these guys and they're kind of small. A lot of the elite fielders in this league have a very soccer player type build, and that is another home run
with his third home run
for Luke Bacula.
Wow.
That's his 5th I've seen today. He had 2 earlier. He's on a tear this year, folks. He's back.
Are we testing the league?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's just natural power.
Oh, and Olderman gets him
David
with
Olderman's
the looking K
first pitch, K.
right before the rally can continue, and that's going to do it. The Astros move up to 2-1. The Marlins fall to 0-3. David Olderman getting that win. A competitive game here, Jim, for the Marlins, I would say. There was a lot of positives. No, that was...
The Marlins here trying to get an extra inning.
Yep. The first 2 innings were both 1-2 innings.
And, you know, it's a good hitting performance and pitching performance by both sides there.
Yeah. I still think the Marlins win is going to come. They viewed this as a very winnable game.
They've competed. And when you
There hasn't been a single game where the Marlins are out. This is not an 0-10 team. I don't care what the record says.
When you can compete, you have a chance to win. And that's what the Marlins are showing here, Trent.
That's right. All right, well, we have another game coming up here between the A's and the Royals. We'll have hopefully be broadcasting that.
Hopefully so.
So yeah, have a good day. Thanks for tuning in.
See you later.
Good job, Jim.